Good morning, everyone. It's Jennifer from Jen Stitches. I hope everyone had a good stitching week and a good week in general. I apologize. It's been 2 weeks since I have updated my floss tube, and I do apologize for that. Um, it's been kind of crazy around here and just normal life in general. But anyway, I wanted to update everybody on my stitching and everything else and go from there. I showed this all to you the last time I was on here, but this is the one I'm working on for my daughter, the Cleopatra, and well, I don't know if you can see it or not, but I finished a page, and I am now working on the page I had started before I finished the page, and I'm sorry my hoop is on it, but that is finished, and I'm excited because the third page from the bottom is um, her dress, and I started this pattern. I totally I didn't even use the bottom row, and I totally just did that, got it dead away with that because my daughter does not like her feet in the picture. Don't ask me why. I don't ask. And I didn't ask, and I said, okay, I'm not going to, go there. She said, Mom, her feet kind of don't, they look weird to me. Okay. I mean, she's 25 years old. Okay. Um, my next one is that I wanted to show you all. I did complete a page. I know some of you are friends with me on Facebook and in some of my groups on Facebook. And sorry. Um, as you all know, this is one that I have been working on. It's called Cascade, and this is this page is finished, and I've started the next page. And I have to, I know a lot of stitchers out there don't like the challenges because it makes them feel like the sorry guys, I'm not with it this morning. Make them feel like the stitching is not, you know, it doesn't make it fun anymore. For me, the challenges and the sows, the stitch alongs, and all that kind of stuff, it really helps me. I guess because I know there is one group that I'm in. They do, and I'll go ahead and advertise. The ultimate cross stitch group. They do, the monthly sales. They do bingo events. It all depends. And I have to really say that that group, and I gave them a big shout yesterday on Facebook about it. When they do challenges like that, it makes me want to get it done. I guess that's what you want to say. And it really, really helps me to stay motivated and to see how far longer I can get and if I can get the page done. Um, and I've started doing something like that in my groups, and hopefully that will help. And speaking of groups, I've posted this on Facebook yesterday, and I've been thinking long and hard about this. Um, One of my groups, Heavenly BAP Stitching Buddies, it's not been active, and I've been really, really thinking really, really long and hard about it, and I didn't know if I wanted to do this or not. And after much deliberation, I have decided that um, within the next 2 weeks, if there isn't anybody posting besides me and another member, then I'm just going to delete the group and just let everybody know. I don't want to do that. I love you know, I'm excited that I have this, but what now? Oh, I have really, 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 really been thinking long and hard about it, and I didn't want to do it, but it's kind of making me depressed because, you know, I have 4 groups, and I get it, you know, we either forget about the group or we life in general gets in the way, and I understand that. No big deal. But when I set this group up, I had a lot of, you know, people come to me and message me on Facebook, and, you know, people tell me in another group, you know, why don't you set up this group for people that like to do big projects? Okay, cool. But am I going to have, you know, are we going to have all these members that are going to want to do it and want to be a part of it? And, you know, they kept telling me, sure. Well, no. I mean, there are members. I mean, you know, there's like 20 to 25 members that said they wanted to be in the group. I know, I mean, there's a couple of them I can understand why they haven't, because, you know, they have their own groups, and, you know, they're busy, you know, in their groups, and I get that. But it just, I guess a lot of people don't stitch big projects, and if they do, they're just not interested or in being in another group, or they have too many groups. It's probably, you know, but it's no big deal. It's all good. I understand. And that's the end of that. Now, I've been making a big deal about my stitching stand that I broke, and I got the new one, and I will show you all the new one. Now, mind you, this is it. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm trying to make it so, but yeah, it's a lap stand. And I'm sorry, I thought it would be easier to be able to show you, but I am saving up for a floor stand. I realized the other day that my Cleopatra is too big for my lap stand. So I decided to look for a floor stand. And I need to find one that's, you know, not expensive, but also not cheap to where it's going to fall apart. And a friend of mine told me of a place called Just a Thought, which I'm going to look on their website in a couple of months and look to see what I can find, because I need one that's big and huge. And let's see, I haven't been reading because my eyes have been bothering me, and I have to go to the eye doctor. They tried to tell me that, they told me that the left eye has the start of glaucoma, which I'm not thrilled about. But I have been noticing that I cannot, there are some things that I can't see, like looking at my iPad right now, it's blurry. And I don't like wearing my glasses, you know, I mean, I like wearing them, but I don't like wearing them when I'm doing videos, because it's, you know, I'm trying to think. There was something else and I can't remember. Oh, yeah. And another reason haven't been around for last week for Flosstube is I went to the doctor, and the doctor told me that I need to gain weight. And I looked at him and I said, don't you usually tell people that you need to lose weight? And he started laughing and he says, yeah. He says, but you need to gain about maybe 10, 20 pounds. Okay. So how the heck am I supposed to do that? So I've been trying to figure that out, and trying to figure out how I'm going to do that and survive. So, yeah, it's been kind of crazy, but trying to think. I feel like there was something else and I forgot. Oh, I did start another one. I knew there was something. I knew it. I started another project. It's called It's About Time, and it's on my stand, and I will show you. This is the, I don't know if you can see it, but that's the start. I'm going to work on it in a couple of weeks. I have another, I'm doing a, hold on. Stay. I'm doing a challenge and a stitch along that, I'm going to work on that one along with another one. But mainly that's it, guys. Usually I can ramble on and so forth and so on, but I can't think of anything else. Hopefully next week I'll have more to share. But just wanted to update everybody, and I will talk with everyone next week, and I hope everyone has a great week stitching and whatever else needs to be done, and have a good week.